Football coach Joe Moorhead was fired this morning. Sports director Noah Newman joins us in the studio with more.
Yeah, very rarely do you see a college coach get fired after only 2 seasons. In fact, it hasn't happened at Mississippi State since 1955. Well, it happened today. Moorhead gone after year 2. It wasn't all bad in the Moorhead era. He had a winning record, beat Ole Miss twice, made 2 bowl games, but really failed to meet those lofty expectations set by his predecessor, Dan Mullen. And the cupboard was stacked. I mean, when he got there, 3 first-round picks last season, but they only won 8 games, lost to Iowa in the Outback Bowl, and then this season was just a true roller coaster. Moorhead appeared to be safe after that Egg Bowl, but things went south in Nashville at the Music City Bowl, and athletic director John Cohn felt it was time to make a move.
Wins and losses matter. I coached long enough myself to know wins and losses matter, and Joe did win 14 games. In this case, it goes a little bit beyond just wins and losses, although I want to state for sure that wins and losses matter, but there were some other issues at stake here that we had to consider.
So there you go. He wouldn't really get into specifics at a series of events. A couple other notes. Associate coach Tony Hughes was named interim head coach. They're going to hire a search firm to get background information on candidates, but that search firm's not going to have a say on who they'll hire. And also, I think it's interesting to point out that Sportsline came out with the odds for who they think the next coach could be. They have Louisiana's Billy Napier, former Auburn coach Gene Chizik, and Patriots special teams coach Joe Judge, a guy I wasn't really familiar with before today. So that's it. Coaching search is on.
Well, is this a setback for the team for the next season, or is this a built-in excuse that, well, we're not going to do well because we changed head coaches, or what happens?
Yeah, it's kind of unprecedented to make a change this quickly after only 2 years. I think a lot of it also depends on what happens to these 21 recruits they just signed, because they had a top 25 recruiting class, a really good recruiting class. So we'll see how that kind of shakes out. But next year is going to be interesting. We'll see what happens, who the next guy is.
Yeah, and the timing of all this. This seemed to be a surprise.
That was the biggest surprise, was the timing. Because usually if you make a change, it happens right after the regular season. This, it seemed like the hot seat was cooled, and he was going to be back for year 3, no matter what happened in the bowl game. But like I said, things went south in Nashville, and here we are. Kind of unprecedented to make a move this late and after only 2 years at Mississippi State.
Okay.
Now we can talk football all summer now.
Oh, yeah, nonstop every single day. We'll have more coming up at 5 and 6 as well.
Great.